Hello everyone, it's Raven's Guardian back with another episode of Stardew Valley. Today we're in day 21 of fall here in year 4, and you notice that we have no money. If you tuned into yesterday's episode, you would see that we have finally hit our 10 million mark. We went to Mr. Key and saw that we had reached the 100% perfection on the little chalkboard thing that he has there in his little cave. And we're just waiting to see what happens here. So let's get into the day and see what we have. Oh, you feel it in your heart somewhere, somehow. Grandpa is beaming with pride. The legacy of Guardian Farm is eternal. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Oh, a rumbling sound was heard in the distance. Very interesting. Alright, we'll see what that means for us today. And I already kind of alluded to it yesterday if you guys were paying attention as to what exactly that means. Alright, well, let's check the weather report. Welcome to Cozy 5, your #1 source for weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. In our special forecast for the Fern Islands region, it's going to be clear and sunny all day. Fortune teller, welcome back to Welwick's Oracle. If you seek hidden knowledge of the future, well, you come to the right place. Spirits feel neutral today. The day is in your hands. And the Queen of Sauce is a repeat. And this one is crab cakes, which we already know how to make. Alright, let's go out here and there's Emily. Oh, look. So this is something that happens whenever you reach perfection. You get a ton of parrots fly by the farm, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of, it's not exactly new, but it's something that happens. Talk to Emily. You got up early. I got up early to water some crops, and they're already done. You really got this place under control. Yes, Emily. Yes, I do. Hello. Sorry, I'm not good with writing letters. I made one metal bar too many, and I thought you might need it. Clint the blacksmith. All right. Well, thanks for the copper bar there, Clint. I'll throw this on our fishing rod. We always need copper for when we make our kegs, so I'm always good with that. Right, let's put this copper in there along with the iridium. Gather up this jade as well. Might as well say hi to all the animals while we're here. Looks like we got some truffles. I don't think we have any more. Yep. Sure don't. We've used all of the wool, which is a good thing. And those are going. That's all done. Looks like we got plenty of caviar today as well. You're probably also wondering, well, it's like, well, why are you keep going with all the animals and everything at this point? Well, we're not quite done. Like I said, we have a little bit of stuff we still need to do here. I kind of alluded to in the last episode. Like, we still have to get Vector's challenge. We still have to complete Journey of the Prairie King, and then we're also waiting on our daughter or son, whichever, to be brought to us. Alright, so there's 10 that we need, so we got 2 here, 6 of those, and we'll just grab 2 of these. That'll give us our 10. Okay, we have this Legend 2 row. It is. Well, let's use all that. And we also have some Legend row. We'll use that. And those are all cooking now. The rest of this row away. And we'll sell a bunch of stuff here. Not the jade. We're holding on to the jade just in case, you know, I don't know. On the off chance, wow, we got a lot more truffles. Holy mackerel. Off chance that we want to go back to Skull Cavern, we'll have a bunch of staircases. Alright, there we go. 2 more diamonds. So we know we can sell the diamonds because we don't need those. Throw the jade in here. Throw the cloth in here. Alright, well, let's go see what this whole perfection thing is all about, shall we? I think we shall. Did we get our chickens? I don't think we got anything out of the chickens. Nope, we sure didn't. want to forget that. Let's do that real quick. Don't eat it. There we go. And we didn't have any wool. Perfect. Alright, so like I said, let's go see what this whole infection thing is all about, shall we? Okay, we could just have warped ourselves to the mountain, but we'll just take the path, because why not? Hey, we got some more stuff here, so we can make some more kegs. So obviously we need some wood to do that, but we'll gather that up, and then we'll get those going. Because like I said, I also want to complete, you know, our little project that we had with our farm there, over in the far side, to get our starfruit factory going. All right, so this, if you noticed last episode, there was a stone here. Well, there's no stone anymore. It's all gone. Now we can go up here and follow the little path here, and it'll take us all the way up to the summit. And when you reach perfection, 100%, there you go. So we got the new achievement. The new achievement is the perfection achievement. And we also got the Steam achievement for reaching perfection. And here's Emily. Hey, Raven. It's so beautiful up here. I was just thinking about the last 4 years. We've been through a lot together, haven't we? Look how far we've come. This is a special moment. I've always known I would be standing here with you someday. I've always felt it in my heart. Now it's all come true. The world is a mysterious and special place. Look at Krobus. That's funny. I'm assuming that's Krobus. Hey, there goes the dwarf. That's kind of cool. And the wizard. And the witch. And the fairies. The neighbors. There's Butch. I think that was his name. Alex's dog. White chicken, brown chicken. Here's the fat raccoon. Blue chicken, wood chicken. So golden chickens are now available, now that we've reached perfection. So that's something new that got added to the game. Once you've achieved 100%. There goes the singing mermaids. Oh, this cutscene is actually pretty cool. That's not what a lava eel looks like. monsters, yeah. The skeletons throwing their bones, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game. When you lay it all out like this, it's kind of crazy to see all this. Ah, the featured ghost. Absolutely hate those things. Thank goodness for the basilisk ball. Alright, well, looks like that's about it. Maybe? No Java services used. That's right, get out of here. Now there's one other achievement which would require you to get all the Java stuff, or the Joja Mart stuff. But we didn't do that. It's been a long road. You challenged yourself to reach the summit. One accomplishment. We've been watching every step of the way. And you've made us very proud. Looks like Grandpa's flicking us off. That's kind of messed up. I'm sure he's giving us a thumbs up. But that was kind of weird. Alright, well, that was the cutscene, so there we go. There goes the Raven, flying across. Hello, Mr. Raven. Alrighty. Well, that's perfection, so now you guys have seen it. We'll spend the rest of our day here, I wonder if we can chop these trees down. Will it let us chop them down? Oh yeah. Heck yeah. We need that wood, as you guys know. I wonder if it'll let me chop that down. Oh, that'd be cool. Because then you could break through the fence. But no. Alright, let's go down here. Might as well clean up these pieces of wood. Give us a piece of wood each. It's not too bad. Alright. Anything down here we can use? Yeah, there's a tree or two. Well, just one tree it looks like. But I definitely need to get some stone pathing to kind of help us with our quarry problem with all the stones and whatnot. So we'll definitely do that. We definitely don't have enough wood, so we'll have to go to the desert and start chopping some wood to continue our kegs. Do we have enough? Do we have 17 of each of the bars? No, we're actually out of copper. But we need copper as well, so that's not going to be helpful. Jeez. Well, I guess we'll just put our wood in here for now because we're not going to have enough at the moment to do anything really with that. So we'll just throw those in there too. And we'll grab some wood, grab some stone pathing here, I think. We can definitely craft some stone pathing. Because we know we'll use that. The question is, which pathing do I want to use? I think I want to use... Let's just use some brick floor. I use a lot of clay. How much clay do we have? 472? Yeah, we have enough. So let's just make the brick pathing. I think that'll be beneficial for us. We'll just make like, I don't know, 200 of it. And then that way we'll have it so we can lay it down. I guess I don't need to carry the stone with me anymore. We'll throw that in there. And we'll put our, well, I guess we'll take our pine cones with us to the desert. We're going to be chopping down some trees and we'll need some to replace them. Holy mackerel, there's a lot of trees available here. a golden mystery box out of that one. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't want to put the tree there. You put it in the wrong spot, boss. Right there. Can't put one there. Can't put one there either. That's kind of weird. Nope, can't put it there. Alright, well, it's alright. We know we need to get some copper for sure. Probably should worry about that here as well today. We can get those kegs going. Copper, lots of iron. We're going to use basically all the stock of iron that we have to make these last few kegs. And we have a lot more to make even after making these today. But really the big thing is what we'll end up doing here. We'll finish out Journey of the Prairie King over the next few days, and as we're doing it, we'll just keep our little project going there with making the kegs and whatnot. But I'll show you the easy, cheesy way, if you want to call it that, to get the Vectors Challenge complete. So it's not exactly something that's super difficult to do, but it takes time. A lot of time actually, because you basically, premise is you play one level a day, you beat it without dying, and then you exit the game, come back in the next day, and you end up making a whole lot of coins. But you know, and you have the ability to reset every level, which if you don't get enough coins, or however many coins that you deem you need. And really what you're kind of shooting for is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 10-ish coins per level. Or more, if you can. The more you get, obviously the better, but you really need about 10, so that way you have enough to buy all the upgrades. And as you buy all the upgrades, you know, eventually will have enough to get all the things you need to beat the final boss relatively easily. But again, that's something that we'll worry about in the coming days. It's not something we'll worry about today. The other thing we're waiting... Whoops, I don't want to plant one there, because that's going to regrow itself. The other thing we're worried about is getting our second child, so that way we can also get that achievement. I think we have enough wood. We have 710. So we'll just call that good for now. Use the last little bit of our time here to go to the mines and see about getting ourselves a lot of copper. We have about 4 hours, so let's spend 2 hours getting iron, 2 hours getting copper. We'll go 40, 41. So about 10 p.m. we'll switch over to copper. I get a whole lot of iron, but that's alright. You know, it's kind of controversial, I guess, to do the Vectors Challenge that way, because it's, in essence, a little bit of cheating, I guess if you want to call it that, but it wouldn't be set up that way by Concerned Ape if it it wasn't something that he had considered a possibility. Because he wants the game to be enjoyable. He doesn't want to have you know, some kind of achievement like that that's just outrageously difficult that nobody can beat. Ooh, we definitely want that copper. So I don't have a problem with doing it. If you don't like it, well, again, as I've said many times, this game is designed to be able to be played the way that you want to play it. So if you want to play it the way that you deem it to be the proper way to do Factor's Challenge, then by all means, go right ahead. I, on the other hand, will do it that way because that's how I want to play the game. I'm going to help everybody out to the best of my ability to see how to do things quickly and easily, to figure out that, you know, 100%ing this game is not exactly super difficult, but it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be enjoyable. Alright, one more time down to 40. And then we'll go look for some copper. We didn't get a whole lot of iron. I think we ended up, what, 17? Not even enough to do one heavy furnace. Oh, that's alright. Let's go to 20. Keep bouncing around at 20 here. There's lots of copper around here. And this thing's giving us a ton of ladders, which is nice. So we can very easily get more ore. Look at all this ore. Nice. And nothing really there. Okay. Back to 20. Yeah, there we go. Now we're making some money. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of copper. Some more here. Right, get down the ladder again. And yeah, I guess we can sneak up here and grab this one. It's already midnight. Grab everything on this level and then we'll head home. Start, I don't know if we have any, how much copper do we have? 59, that's enough to do, 12-ish bars. Not enough to really do anything too crazy, but it's enough to, put at least a small dent in our, problem. Alright, so we need 6. Actually, yeah, we need 6. Grab 25 here. And then we'll put 9 away here because we don't have enough to do. Let's go up to 75. Alright, so that's 100, so that means we need 9, 12. Right, because it's 3, so that's 3. And that's 4. Yep, should be correct. There you go. Alright, we'll throw our books in here. Actually, no, we won't. We'll throw it in here because, yeah, we found out that you can just trade these books in, which is not helpful at all. Very annoying, by the way, that you can trade your books in for things that, you know, you don't really need. Alright, what do we want to put in here? Stone? Sure. Nope, stone doesn't go in there. Stone goes in here. Monster parts go in here. This stuff goes in here. Forgot about the golden mystery boxes. Or in there. We can always collect this and then... Oh look, we got some strawberry wine ready. I don't know if we'll have enough time to restock everything. No, that's not... Jeez, what am I doing here? Alright. What is that? 9:17? I don't think we have enough time. We'll have to be very careful here. No, don't eat it. Stop. Put it into the things, please. No. Put it into the jars. In the house. We don't need to end the day on a bad note of passing out. There we go. Whew. And we made it into bed. And passed out in our bed. What a coincidence. Perfect timing. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. We made 40k. At this point, money's just a thing. It's not even really super beneficial for us. But that's just kind of how it goes. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the perfection. Tune in next episode where we will hopefully get started on our Fector's Challenge run to, maximize our opportunities there in getting the Journey of the Prairie King completed without any deaths. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.